Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Shastriyam Sangitam. Sangitam means music. Shastriyam means a music defined as a science. That is called Shastriyam Sangitam. So we generally say in English classical music. So the Carnatic music, like that in India, we say Carnatic music or classical music or Shastriyam Sangeetam. The Shastriyam Sangeetam that cannot be enjoyed by everybody. Only some people who understood that subject, they can enjoy that Sangeetam. Okay. कस्मिंश्चित् ग्रामे पूर्वं सोमनाथशास्त्री नाम कश्चन सङ्गीतविद्वान् आसीत्. कस्मिंश्चित् ग्रामे, in some village. So kashminchit, chit chana pratyaya. Kaschana, somebody. So chit pratyaya, chana pratyaya. When you add to the kim shabda, it becomes anishchitartha shabdaha. Because we don't know in which village, kashminchit grame, in some village. Kaschana Sangita Vidwan. Which Sangita Vidwan? Kaschana, somebody. So earlier, Purvam, Somanatha Shastri Nama, in the name of Somanatha Shastri, some Carnatic music scholar was there. Yada Saha Gayati, Tada Sabhayam Shrotaraha Mantramugdaha Bhavanti Sma. Yada Saha Gayati, Kaha, that Somanatha Shastri Yada Gayati, when he sings, Tada, then Sabhayam Shrotaraha. Shrotaraha means audience, those who listens. Mantramugdaha Bhavanti. As if they are under the spell of some magical mantra, they become so, that is called mantra mugdha, means totally forgetting oneself in a different world. They are taken to a different world. Samayaha katham gacchati ityeva na jananti smate. How the time passes, samayaha, time, how it passes, like that, they were not knowing. Ataha yatra yatra somanatha shastrinaha Sangita Sabha Bhavati Tatra Sarvatra Janana Mahan Sammardha Bhavati Smaeva. Because of his very, the way of his music, which takes the audience to a different world, totally forgetting themselves. So people want to enjoy that feeling again and again. So, yatra yatra, wherever, Somanatha Shastrinaha Sangita Sabha Bhavati. So, wherever his music concert is there, Tatra Sarvatra, in all those places, Jananam Mahan Sammardaha. Sammardaha means rush, crowd. So much of, we say, that stage filled, that the auditorium or something, it got totally filled up. Somanatha Shastrinaha Pradibhaya Varta Rajnya Pishruta. So the name Pratibha means the influence, influencing power, something like that, or that celebrity status. It is also heard by Rajnya. Rajnya means by the king. It was heard. Rajan Shabdaha, Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha, Rajanam, Rajano, Rajnyaha, Rajnya means by the king. Rajasthanam prati tam ahvatum Raja upayanadi sahitam kanchit dutam Somanatha Shastri griham prati preshitavan. Prati means towards. This is avyayam. Somanatha Shastri griham prati kanchit dutam, some messenger. Dutam, dutaha means messenger. Kanchit, somebody. Upayanadi sahitam, along with gifts and all. tam ahvatum, to invite, where towards Rajasthanam. Rajasthanam prati tam Somanatha Shastrinam ahvatum upayana adi sahitam kanchit dutam Somanatha Shastri griham prati Raja preshitavan. So the king sent Rajadhanim agataha Somanatha Shastri swapandityena gana kaushalena cha sabhyan rajanam chapi toshitavan. So the Somanatha Shastri who came to the kingdom or the king's assembly, Rajadhanim agataha Somanatha Shastri. Swapandityena, by his scholarly quality or by his skill, Gana Kaushalena, and his skill of singing, Sabhyan. Sabhyaha means the audience, those who are present in the Sabha. Sabhyan, all those audience, Rajanam cha api, and also the king, Toshitavan. He pleased all the audience and the king by the skill of his singing, which makes everyone to go to another world like. Santushtaha Raja Swakanthe Stitam Maniharam Somanatha Shastrinaha Kanthe Stapitavan. So we might have seen in many pictures, whenever the king becomes happy, he just removes a necklace or a chain and gives to the person. So, Swakanthe Stitam Maniharam, a gem necklace which was in his neck, Somanatha Shastrinaha Kanthe Stapitavan. He placed on the neck of that Somanatha Shastri. Yatavadevana, not only this much, Tasmineva Dine, on that very day, Tam Asthana Vidvat Pade. Asthana Vidvat means the assembly singer, like that, in that post Pade, Niyojitavan Chapi, and appointed. Niyojitavan appointed. Rajanugraha Praptya, by the blessings or favor done by the king, Somanatha Shastri api nitaram santushtaha. And Somanatha Shastri also was happy by the recognition and reward given to him. Maharajni api Somanatha Shastrinaha Sangitam Shrutavati asit. The queen also, Maharajni, Ikara and the Strilinga Shabdaha, so this is queen. The queen also was, the queen also heard Shrutavati asit. She also heard the songs of Somanatha Shastri. Antahpure api tadiya Sangita Goshti bhavatu iti ichham prakatitavati Rajni. Antahpura means that the residential area. This in many story I told. The entire kingdom used to be within a fort. Within the fort, the city is there, so many other type of people are there, and shops are there, gardens are there, temples are there, king's palace is there, and all the ministers' residence are there, and the Antahpura, the residence of the palace people, queen, that mainly ladies. So she wanted to have a Sangita Goshti, means a musical concert at the residential area, because during the king's period, the ladies cannot come openly and sit with the assembly. Anantara dine eva antahpure Sankita Goshtyaha Vyavastha Jata. So the queen wishes, so immediately on the very next day, arrangements were made for musical concert. Sankita Goshthyam Yada Somanatha Shastri Ragalapam Kritavan Tada Rajni Asantriptim Prakatitavati. Alapana means in Carnatic music, initially they just sing in a very lengthy way. That is called alapana. Raga alapana means by that the people can understand in which raga this particular song is being sung or something like that. So when the Somanatha Shastri started doing that, Rajni Asantriptim Prakatitavati. So the queen was not happy with that. Ganam sthagaitum suchitavati cha. And she told to stop that song. Yetena avamananena. Avamananam means a type of insult or hurting the ego. That is called avamananam. So the Somanatha Shastri, who felt bad about this, his ego got hurt. So yetena avamananena nitaram khinnaha abhavat Somanatha Shastri. So the Somanatha Shastri, he got a bad feeling. Mamagane kopi doshaha nasti iti samarthanena dhairyam nasti. Yataha rajnyaha vachanam khandayitum na ichchati saha. Mama gane, in my song, kopi doshaha nasti iti. There is no mistake in my song, like that. Samarthane, in establishing his position or in giving explanation, dhairyam nasti. He is not having the courage. Yataha, because rajnyaha vachanam khandayitum. So to overlook the words of the queen, naichati saha, kaha, Somanatha Shastri doesn't like to reject or overlook the words of the queen, even though he knows there is no mistake in his song, but he was not having the courage to break the words of the queen. Kintu rajnya kritam dosharopanam angikartumapi nashaknoti saha. Aropanam means alleging. So it is like allegation. There is some allegation of mistake in the songs. Rajnya kritam, by the queen, whatever this one apamananam is done, angikartumapi shaknoti saha, na shaknoti saha. So to accept that also, he was not ready, or he was not in a position. It was not possible by him. Avidyamanam dosham katham va angikuriyat saha. Avidyamanam means that which is not present. Avidyamanam dosham katham angikuriyat saha. How shall one accept a mistake which is not there? Like that. Rajni Rajanam Drishtva. And the queen looked at the king and told, Mahavidwan Yeshaha iti matva etam Rajasthanam prati ahuya Sangitacharya padam Sangita Acharya padavyam upaveshitavan bhavane. Mahavidwan Yeshaha. Kaha Somanatha Shastri Mahavidwan. He is a very great scholar, like that. Matva, having such an opinion. Yetam, this Shastrinam, Rajasthanam prati ahuya, having called him to the capital, Sangitacharya padavyam, in the post of that assembly singer, upaveshitavan bhavan, you made him to take that position. Yatasya naipunyam tu yatavatangyatam. Naipunyam means nipunasya bhavaha naipunyam. Nipunaha means expert. Naipunyam means expertness, the quality of expert. So this is Tadidanda Shabdaha. Yatasya naipunyam tu yatavatangyatam. Yatavata means by this alapana itself, I came to know what is the scholarly nature of this singer, like that. Upahasa purvakam uktavati rajni. So in a very mockery way the queen told. Tada Somanatha Shastri vinayena. Then in a humble way Somanatha Shastri told, He Mahadevi kshantavyaha aham. Oh, my highness, or oh, the mistress, I am to be pardoned. Mama ganam sarvada sarvatha nirdushtam eva bhavati iti na. Mama ganam, my songs, sarvada, all the time, sarvatha nirdushtam, never it is bad, like that, bhavati iti na. It is not so that always my songs are very good. Kintu Adyatu doshaha na jataha. But today there was no mistake. Tatastam tavat. Okay, let that be. Mama sangitene bhavati tripta na jata. And by my songs, you are not satisfied. Maharajim bhavatim tarpayatum ashaktavataha mama sangitacharya padena kim. Maharajim means such a queen, bhavatim, to you, tarpayatum, when I am unable to please you by my songs, ashaktavataha, unable to please you by my skill of songs, mama sangitacharya padena kim. What is the use of that post of sangitacharya? Tat padam adyaiva parityajami aham. I am just resigning that post now itself. Adya means today itself. Iti sa vishadam uktva. Vishadam means a type of sadness. Arjuna Vishada Yogaha Pratamodhyayaha. Like that in Bhagavad Gita we start that, Arjuna Vishadam, the sadness of Arjuna. Tataha nirgandham udyuktaha. So he started to go from there. So we can see in the picture the dialogues between queen and the Vidwan. King is also present. Raja tasya gamanam nivarayan muktavan. And the king just stopped him and told, Hey Shastrivarya, O gentleman, Sangitacharya padavi parityaktavya ititu kenapi navuktam. By no one it is told that you have to resign that post. Bhavataha ragalapena rajni nasantushta iti yatavadeva khalu pravrittam. By your raga alapanam, that is, I said, the initial way of planning that song or preparing the song. By that, rajni nasantushta iti yatavadeva khalu pravrittam. Only this much happened, She was not happy with that alapana. That's all, Ataha rajnyaha priyena anyena ragena gayatu. So you just sing by some other raga which the queen likes. Tena sarvam susampannam bhavati. By that everything will be fine. Mama anugyam vina. Without my permission. Bhavata sangitacharya padavi tyaktyum na shakya. By you it is not possible to resign from that post without my permission. Iti ma vismarato. Don't forget, I am the king here. You can't take your decision. Every decision is taken by the king. Swayam tyagaha raja ichhayaha. Rajechayaha virodhaya bhavet. So it is like Raja Ichha is like a government order, we can say. Virodhaya means it is a crime to decline. It is a crime to decline the wish of the king. Like that he told. Yatatu sarvatha anuchitam. And always it is incorrect. Sarvatha anuchitam. Yatavat paryantam sukhena jivan asit somanatha shastri. So far, yatavat paryantam means so far. Sukhena jivan asit somanatha shastri. The Somanatha Shastri was living very happily, comfortably, and he was singing, and he was getting recognition and reward and respect. Idanim tasya swatantriyam apagadam asti. Now his independence has gone. Apagadam, gone. Rajashrayaha ushna ghritam yuva. Ghritam means ghee. Ushna means hot. Raja ashrayaha. Raja ashrayaha means having the favor from the king or taking the shelter in the king, like a government job. The government job is very difficult. You can't act on your own, even though rules regulations are there. We have to obey by the government higher officers like ministers and all. So Rajashrayaha Ushna Ghritam Yuva. It is like a hot ghee Svikare antardahaha. Dahaha means dahanam. Dahanam means burning. Svikare. So if you swallow a hot ghee, then it burns inside. Parityage cha aparadaha. So who will spit out the ghee? So parityage means if you leave that, discard that, then it becomes a mistake, crime. Aho, durgatihi mama. Oh, what a bad situation of mine. Iti khedam anubhutavan Somanatha Shastri. Like that, Somanatha Shastri felt very bad. Swasya kopam santapam cha antaha nigrihya rajanam prishtavan Somanatha Shastri. So controlling, nigrihya. What he controlled? Kopam santapam. So his all burning feelings, that irresistible burning feelings about the apamananam, and the kopam, the anger, he controlling, he asked the king, Prabho, tarhi maya idanim kena ragena gatavyam iti. O my lord, then by me, by which raga I should sing? Bhavata Shastriyam raga swaradikam dure eva tishtatu nama. Dure eva tishtatu means you keep it away, like that. Your Shastriyam Sangita Jnanam, that the Carnatical music knowledge, that all Shastra as per the literature of that musical science, everything you keep away. Shravana Ramaniyam yatha syat tatha talabaddham ekam janapada geetam gayatu tavat. Shravana Ramaniyam means it should be something pleasant to listen. Yatha syat, as it shall be, tatha, like that. Talabaddham ekam janapada geeta. Talabaddham means, tala means that what we say, the beat. Talabaddham. So it should be as per the beats and it should be very pleasant to listen. Like that, one, ekam, janapada geetam. Janapada geetam means a song which common people can understand. Like nowadays we are having cinema songs. In nowadays cinema songs, we are not having any Sangita Shastriya. Earlier, some 50 years back, almost all songs were having that Sangita Shastra. Accordingly, so many songs were composed. Then in the past 10-15 years, almost it should be some beat and something which we should enjoy, like that. Iti ajñapitavati rajñe. So the queen told like that, you just sing something which is pleasant and which is having some beat, so that I can enjoy. Don't you just keep away all your Shastriya knowledge. Maharajñe tat kshetre maya parishramaha nakritaha. Oh my highness, tat kshetre, which kshetram, in which area, that Janapada Geetam, like that, in that common people's songs area, that is that colloquial way of singing. Maya parishramaha nakritaha. I have not made any work on those lines. Means I didn't know anything. I haven't practiced such type of song. That is the meaning. Ataha. Therefore, yadi saptahatmakaha avadhihi diyate. So if you give 1 week time, tarhi, then tadrishena eva sangitena bhavati toshayishyami. Bhavatim toshayishyami. By such type of song, I will make you pleased. Iti uktavane Somanatha Shastri. Like that, Somanatha Shastri told. Rajni angikara purvakam shiraha chalitavati. And the queen, as a gesture of acceptance of his 1 week time, she just nodded the head. Shiraha chalitavati means just nodding the head. Raja api anijnam dattavan. And the king also given the permission. Tataha saptahanantaram pratyagatya Somanatha Shastri antahpure rajnyaha purataha gitavan. So after a week time, he came to the residential area, and in front of the ladies in the residence and the queen, he sang. Tat shrutva rajni nitaram santushta. And by hearing that, the queen was very happy. Paricharikaha api karatadanam kritavatyaha. Paricharikaha means servants, those who are attending the queen. They also enjoyed the song and they also clapped their hands. Karatadanam means clapping the hands. Raja Somanatha Shastrinam Abhinandya, congratulating the Shastri, Somanatha Shastri. Hey Shriman, oh gentleman, Vachanam Palitam Bhavata. You just kept your words. Shastriye Janapade cha Sangite Bhavataha Apurvam Kaushalyam. So in classical music and in local music also, you have Apurvam Kaushalam. You have very nice qualities. Itah param rajnyaha priyam janapada sangeetam eva rajasthane api bhavatu. So hereafter, in the assembly also, you sing that janapada sangeetam only. Rajnyaha priyam shastriyam sangeetam tatra kadapi mastu iti uktavan. So that classical music which is not liked by the queen, let that never be there in the assembly. Somanatha Shastri Maunam Angikara Purvakam Shiraha Chalitavan. See, now a scholar who learnt the classical musical science and who is singing and practicing, he is asked to do some songs in local fashion, which nobody will like. You ask a maths professor to sit in a cash counter and give some, receive cash and give cash. He's a maths professor. Should he be kept in the cash counter like that? So he was not happy, but silently he nodded his head. Tasya mukhadarshanat nyayate sma yat yeshaha adeshaha tasya santoshayana bhavat iti. So from his face, it was known that this order was not to his satisfaction. Tataha saptahasya anantaram. So from there, after a week time, kaschana anyadeshiyaha sangita vidwan rajasthanam pravishya. So another musical scholar, anyadeshiyaha, belonging to some other country, so foreigner, Sangita Vidwan, and he is also a musical scholar. Rajasthanam Pravishya, having entered, when Tataha Saptahasya Anantaram. After the king ordered this Somanatha Shastri, okay, you forget about that Carnatic music, all the time you sing local songs only. From that order, a week time later, one foreigner who is also a musical scholar, he entered the kingdom and told to the king, Hey Maharaja, O king, Shastriya Sangite Nipunaha Aham Bahushu Desheshu Panditan Jitavan Asmi. Shastriya Sangite Nipunaha Aham, I who is expert in classical music, Carnatic music, Bahushu Desheshu, in many countries, Panditan Jitavan Asmi, I won over many scholars. Sangita Vidvamsaha Parajayam Angikritya Atmana Itah Purvam Sambaditani Biruda Kankanadini Mahyam Samarpitavantaha. So, Sangita Vidvamsaha, Vidvan, Vidvamsau, Vidvamsaha. So, Sangita Vidvamsaha, Bahuvachanam, the musical scholars, Parajayam Angikritya, having accepted their defeat, Atmana Itah Purvam Sambaditani, the Sambaditani Biruda Kanganadini. Biruda Kanganadini means that, like nowadays we say medal. You participate in game and they give medal, that gold medal, silver medal, like that. Like that, you can understand a medal given to such a Vidwan that they earned by them. Atmana means by them, by those scholars the medals which were earned by them, they were given to me. Mahyam samarpitavantaha. They submitted to me, having accepted their defeat. Yaha Shastriya Sangita Kshetre Mam Parajeshyate. He who defeats me in Carnatic music area, tasmai, for him, maya sambaditam sarvam diyate. I give everything which is earned by me. Tenaiva parajayaha praptaha chet. But in case he got defeated, yathochitam aham satkaraniyaha tadashraya datra rajna iti. If I defeat the person, tenaiva parajayaha praptaha chet. By him, if he got defeated, yatha uchitam means in a very fitting, proper way, aham satkaraniyaha. I am to be rewarded, treated well. By whom? Tat ashraya data. 3 words are there. Tat ashraya data. Ashraya data means one who is funding him or one who is giving the support. Like honorary posts are given by government to somebody, So the government is the ashraya for him. He is given salary and all. So tadashraya datra. Data means one who gives. Datra, rikaranda shabdaha, tritiya vibhakti, rajna. By the king who is giving shelter to such type of vidwan, I am to be properly rewarded. Anya deshiyasya apamanakarani yetani. Anya deshiyasya. Anya deshiyaha means foreigner. Of that foreigners, apamanakarani yetani. This type of insulting Pachanani words, Shrutva, having heard, Raja Kupitaha, the king became angry. Raja Kupitaha, the king became angry. Saha, Sabhiprayam me Somanatha Shastrinam Drishtavan. Sabhiprayam means Abhiprayena Saha. Saha Purvapada Bahuvrihi Samasaha. Abhiprayam means the king's opinion. Sabhiprayam means with the king's opinion. He looked at that Somanatha Shastri. When someone came and challenged to defeat him, otherwise you should give back all that won by that Pandit, and I am to be treated well. Then the king looked with some expectation to the Somanatha Shastri. Itah param asthane janapada sangeetam eva gatavyam iti yena adishtam asit. By whom it was ordered that hereafter in the assembly, this janapada sangeetam only to be sung. Sahaeva, the very same person, that is the king. Idanim shastriya sangeetasya avashyakatam janan. Now, having understood the necessity of that Carnatic music, Gaurava Rakshanartham, to save his face, to save the respect of him, Mam Sharanam Gataha. Mam Sharanam Gataha means he took shelter in me. Iti alochya, thinking so, Deshasya Manasya Rakshanam Mamapi Kartavyam. Deshasya Manasya Rakshanam means to protect or to uplift the respect of our country. Mamapi kartavyam. It is my duty also. Iti nishchitya. Like that, deciding. Spardhartam. For the competition. Siddhaha jataha Somanatha Shastri. The Somanatha Shastri became ready. So this one paragraph is one sentence. It's a very nice sentence. So much information are stuffed in this one single sentence. I like to read it again. Itah param asthane janapada sangeetameva gatavyam iti yena adishtam asit sahaeva idanim shastriya sangeetasya avashyakatam jananne gaurava rakshanartham mam sharanam gataha iti alochya. देशस्य मानस्य रक्षणं ममापि कर्तव्यम् इति निश्चित्य स्पर्धार्थं सिद्धः जातः सोमनाथ शास्त्री. So when you want to construct a sentence in Sanskrit like this, with so much meaning stuffed in one paragraph, we should know so many words, and we should know how all such words are taking part in a sentence. And that is the very purpose of me reading this type of stories to you. Basically, teaching the language construction is something different. But practically, by reading such type of stories, we get a clear idea. Okay, Rasavati Spardha Pravritta. Rasavati means, rasa means essence. Rasavati means very interesting, Spardha, like a match, like nowadays cricket match, that the cricket match between two countries, it is so much attracting, exciting, like that. So very exciting and attracting, Spardha, Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. So Pravritta, it happened. Somanatha Shastri, Shastriya Sangite, Apurvam Pandityam Pradarshitavan. And Somanatha Shastri showed his skill. Okay. Tadiyam Ganam Shrutva Sabhyaha Anandatundilaha Jataha. And the people started jumping out of joy. We say, Ananda Tundilaha means jumping out of joy. Like again in a match, especially the cricket match, where the audience, they dance, they shout like that, they do so many things out of joy. Okay, in some game it is not done. Like in a chess game, everybody is silently watching that game. Nobody jumps out and nobody shouts or beat drums and all. Okay. Raja api ativa santushtaha. The king also was very happy. Alpe eva kale saha anya deshiyaha sangita vidvane parajayam angikritavan. So in a very short time, that foreigner, that musical singer, scholar, he accepted his defeat. Somanatha Shastrinam Sashtangam Namaskritya Atmana Sambaditani Viruda Kanganadini Samarpya Sarvan Namaskritya Tataha Nirgatavan. So he Sashtangam Namaskritya Sa Ashtangam Sashtangam. So again Sahapurvapada Ashtanga Shabdaha. Ashta means 8, Anga means body part. So 8 body part of the human body which touches the ground. In such a way, he did the salutation. That is prostrating before the god, before the Rishi Muni, like that what we say. So 8 body part touched the ground, like that is called Sashtangam Namaskritya. Having prostrated in front of him, Somanatha Shastri, Atmana Sampaditani Biruda Kanganadini Samarpya. So submitting all the medals he earned, Sarvan Namaskritya, and saluting to all the audiences, Tataha Nirgatavan, he went away from there. Deshasya Gauravam Rakshitavantam Somanatha Shastrinam. To that Somanatha Shastri, who saved the face of the country, Visheshataha Satkritya Uktavan Raja. And in a very special way, the king rewarded him and told, Mama Manaha Rakshitaha Bhavata. By you, my Gaurava, Manaha means my Gauraha, my pride, that is protected by you. Or the respect. The respect to the country is because of the king. So you saved my respect. Itah param asthane shastriya sangita ganam eva prachalatu. Hereafter, in the assembly, let Shastriya Sangita Ganam eva prachalatu means let there be only Carnatical music in the assembly. Yadi Shastriya Sangita Kshetre Bhavataha Pandityam na bhavishyat. Had you not had expertise in this Carnatic music, tarhi then Deshasya Gauravam Dhuli Sat Abhavishyat. Then the respect of our country or the fame of our country might have got dhuli sat. Dhuli means dust. Dhuli sat abhavishyat means it might have become totally destructed. Like in Hindi we say, mitti mein mil jayega. Means it becomes totally wasted. Shastriya Sangitasya Mahatvam Rajnya api avagatam asti. And by the queen also, now it is clear. Clearly she understood avagatam. She clearly understood the necessity of the Carnatic music. Ataha saapi vadati. So she also said yet that Asthane Shastriya Sangita Goshti eva prachalatu. Janapada Sangita Goshti mastu iti. And she also told, okay, let in the assembly hereafter there shall be only Carnatic music concert and not ordinary songs concert. Prabho, tasmin dine Janapada Sangita matre Rajnyaha Adaram Drishtuva Aham Kinchidiva Khinnaha Asam. Prabho, oh my lord, tasmin dine, on that day when the queen was telling you stop singing this and you sing like this, Janapada Sangita matre, only in that local music, Rajnyaha Adaram Drishtuva. The interest, here Adaram is not respect, it is by looking at the interest of the queen only in local music. Aham kinchidiva khinnaha asam. I was a little bit. Kinchit means little. Kinchit iva, as if a little bit. I was sad. Rajnyaha toshanartham anichata api maya janapada sangeetam, janapadam sangeetam abhyastam. Abhyastam means practiced. So, to please the queen, Rajnyaha toshanartham, for the sake of pleasing the queen, anichata api, even though I didn't like it, maya, by me, janapadam sangeetam abhyastam. By me, that local music, how to do that type of songs, it was practiced. Yetena mama hanihi kapina jata. By this, I didn't lose anything. Mama jnanam panditam cha pravruddham. So now I got the knowledge of both the Carnatic music and the local music. So my knowledge increased. Pravruddham, it grew. Idanim Rajnya api Shastriya Sangitasya Mahatvam Jnatamasti. Now by the queen also, the glory of that Carnatic music is also known. Ataha, therefore, itah param, hereafter, Rajasthane, in the assembly, Ubhayavidha Sangitamapi Prachalatu. Let there be both type of musical concert, a local and a Carnatic classical like that, to satisfy various level of audiences. Sarva vidaha api janaha santushtaha bhavantu. So that itself is written here. Sarva vidaha, everybody cannot understand science. You can't show the experiments and other things to everybody. Somebody likes only magic. So you can't, they just want to have some joy and forget themselves. So sarva vidaha api janaha, all type of people, santushta bhavantu, let them be happy. Iti uktavan Somanatha Shastri. Like that, the Somanatha Shastri told. And naturally, the king accepted, and like that, it continued. There the story ends. Hope you like this story, and I will come up with some other new story. Take care. Bye bye.